I had to do like an entire loan. I mean, like maybe after the wedding, like I can see something, but like I don't know what I specifically do about it, especially like he's got on his hand, especially when he gets drunk. But I really believe that. I trust him. You trust him the first time with me. What if you trust me? Like he wears sweats. He's wearing sweats right now. Or his attire. Fancy sweats, no. Sweats are sweats. You know, like you gotta have those like this. You know, let me tell you, I'm sorry about this one. Big suckers. Love it's just amazing. Not the Netflix show. You know, that show's never seen it. Don't watch it. You know, but like like aesthetic attire. I love I love getting like tailored and everything. I have a black one, I have a gray one, I have a brown one for hosting. You know. Well, I mean, I get paid for the trip. You're gambling I'll give you guys a spending bonus. Okay? You know, out of my grasp.
Greg wants to know.
I didn't even know that we already had food out there.
He says if you just throw it out, we're gonna have to finish whatever you
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to buy for the trip. You know, even give you guys a little bit of my generosity. I'll give you guys a starting budget. But after that, you guys add in your own funds, and you guys withdraw your own funds too. Okay, it's not my fault. If I give you $200, that's all you guys are gonna get.
Things can
nothing else works. All right, it's basically just and maybe just maybe if I like you just enough, I'll probably get you guys each.
There's always there's always
and I need him in a
no. These are bride and groom, and there's people just and there's people just texting. How you guys doing?
They make a tone. They make the sound like so tapping.
I noticed that's wedding, but they
don't tapping.
He just doesn't like the fact. He just can't accept the fact that I fought under.
My name's Walt.
Yeah. He always makes fun of me. He's so mean. Every time.
I just hope my son he's a little bit dressed for the occasion, especially him because he's the groom. So he better be dressed.
Yeah, of course.
I thought it was tie opposite. Huh? I thought it was tie opposite. Oh, was that men's prayer time?
It was almost mandatory.
Almost mandatory?
Yes.
But then why was the rule changed?
Almost mandatory as you should have worn dress pants.
Nobody can tell, right? Nobody can. It looks very fancy, very chic, and it has it's soft. It's got good pockets and.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking about trip.
I love that. Must have been pretty. I will admit, right? Must have been pretty crazy out there.
So much. Look at the bride and this to get. All this business for the students.
How long? It's big as this. 4 years. As big as that one.
Oh my gosh! Let me tell you, I'm going to take you out of one day. Let me tell you,
You really are Jewish.
I was just telling these guys, like I love suits, I love buying, like so. I'd be happy to take you out for some reason to go get your suit, get yourself tailored as well, because you gotta have a perfect fit for an outfit, especially for every occasion, whether it be like prom, wedding,
Following it for all my life.
Yes. I especially love this. I don't have a blue suit yet. Then Michael get it.
Yeah. We have a black one.
I have a black one. I have a gray one. I have a brownish orange one. See you soon, Walt. See you soon.
I'm standing here with my hands in the pockets. I didn't do anything. Why did you think I did it?
So glad you guys can make it. Thank you guys so much.
Oh my God.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Jenny, you remember Devin before the executive board back in?
Yes. Again, oh my God, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate
This is
it.
Greg, this is for brothers.
He's mean.
No, I'm not.
He keeps on making fun.
So, he says that this attire is.
It is professional-ish.
He's wearing sweatpants.
A little bit.
Nobody can tell. You couldn't tell, right? Exactly. I look great.
He doesn't have the dress pants.
Oh my God, this guy with the dress pin, the dress shirt, everything.
Let's go sunplay. You're
My son. Hey, George.
You don't remember? Who are you?
George, you remember.
Oh,
yeah.
look at that. What an adventurous like Saturday. You're going to the dance concert, and now you're over here at our son's wedding. It's like incredible. Never catch a break, right?
Oh, yeah.
I know you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Why do you keep on I said long string of two, all right?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You don't believe me.
I think you
Oh, thanks for coming.
I'm not going.
Oh, yeah.
He's also been at 3 weddings, 3 of those, you know, with the same person, and he remarried that same
One of these
person.
days, I'm gonna.
Her name was Karen.
File makeup and then take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're-
makeup.
They're gonna be great.
Don't believe me, but trust me when I
Oh,
say
yeah.
it. I'm right now. I'm making a change. I'm changing little right on her. Yeah, she did used to do something. Her like
That's actually. Maybe she sees something that I definitely don't see.
How are you?
Thanks for coming. Good to see you.
Nice seeing you.
Although he used to play his married pictures.
Yeah. Well, it's time to be local, I guess. You know. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
We're here for the
No,
DJ.
we're not going to.
I think it's like
I'm sure it'll play
this
that.
guy and
It's like
somebody over there.
Cha-Cha Slide. Like they always play.
Why are you guys ready?
It's
Bars can
always like
serve
whatever.
food, right? Bars can serve food. Exactly.
Why
So,
are you actively looking for the bar?
because they have food. I heard Jackson say you're a really good dancer, and you're gonna put some music on tonight.
I tried. Yeah. I tried.
But that's a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm originally from Jersey. I mean, like Jackson and I, we knew each other
I mean, we got food.
since middle school. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
what do you
Killer Ham. So yeah,
Did you take it like
that's Virginia. That's what everyone called it. Where I grew up, that everyone called it Taylor Ham. No one called it in North Jersey. Doesn't.
When you order a sandwich, you say a Taylor ham and cheese. That's just so long.
It makes sense. You wouldn't get.
Right?
I love it. You wouldn't get.
Hello. you guys were friends of the group. My son.
I'm a doctor.
Yes.
What are your names?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just like frazzled right
I don't even get me
now.
started. I don't
It's
even have
like
my napkin.
excited, anxious, and it's like, you know how it is. It's my best friend.
I'm not
Yeah, like, if you can tail or ham,
I mean, like,
probably be fine.
Rick is more on the
Yeah, maybe. Who
By the
knows?
way, Rick thinks
I don't know what
that
that
is
is.
appropriate attire for our wedding. What do you think? So he's wearing sweats and he's wearing basketball shoes, sport shoes. What do you think of that?
It's tail or ham. It's tail or ham.
So what's the question?
I mean, like,
So the first question, you call it.
I will make you give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a best try.
You know what?
Can I drink it?
So nice to meet you guys. Oh my God.
But yeah, it's nice to meet you, Rachel and Emma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being good friends of Jackson, and thank you so much for, this is his night to
Made by a
remember.
guy named
It's also our night to remember. And
Yes.
thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank
Is
you.
that a guy named Taylor made it?
Enjoy the complimentary.
I should start my
at the end
own
of the reception.
Well, I mean, Taylor Ham. It sounds like, the guy who makes suits out of wood.
Taylor made.
Yeah.
No, these hands work made by somebody that I bought in a regular store. But they said it was just a special gift just for them. Because I bought it with money. Can you believe it?
So what story do you get?
Like, Dollar General ain't so bad.
I mean, they got like.
Salvation Army? No, when you go to too many Atlantic City trips, you just kind of just lose your way. But as I said, if you have no money, how can you gamble? That's how I broke my addiction. You know what I'm saying? Vegas?
If you get married before time, drive through wedding. Drive through wedding in Vegas, we do drive through wedding.
That's why I need. That's why I need. Why don't I just move it?
So that's right?
Jennifer, I'm moving to Vegas.
Why are you moving to Vegas?
Because he just told me something very confusing about me.
What did you tell him about
You do a
Vegas?
drive through wedding.
No,
Well, I know I was in jail, but that was a misunderstanding, all right? I get paid for the. I did pay this guy. I did have another thing I did, like Project Climb, but I paid money.
You're not going to Vegas.
Karen!
Karen!
Bring me down here, come
Come
on.
Vegas, same here.
She said yes 3 times.
No.
Well, exactly! So, okay, where's the harm in the form?
Okay, he might be. Wait, the fourth one. What exactly? One should be the minimum.
Right, but like three
Right,
times
I'm saying
they
three
did
times.
not even paid 3 times.
So, exactly. So I really would have got married once, one person, but it's 3 occasions where we FaceTime her, we knew our vows.
You get married to one person, you have
Maybe we should ask. Maybe we should ask.
We just so we knew their vows.
Someone who's actually even thinking about this. What's the best advice you give?
Think about it. See,
There's not a single piece of advice you like to give.
That's how it works, right? Now I'm thinking about it.
but it's not really. If you didn't like me that much, you wouldn't have done it.
I want to say the problem might be this.
The fourth one, if I came first three, it was so great. I have no money. It's gambling. I can't even have it. Wearing sweats.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Okay, well, honest opinion. If I wrong, you know, I'm really.
Karen is, she's gonna have a play.
I like to feel. I also like the Irish shirt.
I'm gonna sit right here.
I'm gonna just see at reception.
I told you. What?
Welcome all to the wedding of Jackson Goldberg and Katarina Carter. We here at the Belcara Hotel are delighted to have you here. However, there's a few safety rules we must go through first. If you must leave during the ceremony, please exit out the back door where you came in. Please be careful when walking, as the families have set up many cameras and lights for the event. In the case of an emergency, there's another exit behind the wall on stage to your left. There will be a 15-minute intermission where you can purchase food and drinks. There is no eating, smoking, or drinking allowed in this room at any time. That means you, Rick. And a reminder to please turn all cell phones on Do Not Disturb. Also, when the music starts and our friends come down the aisle, please stand. This is a wedding after all. Mark and Artie, this one's for you. Now please sit back, relax, and enjoy Pioneer Players' production of Forever Hold Your Peace.
Love, why do you have your med kit with you?
Well, imagine if I didn't have it and something were to happen. I mean, you always have to be prepared, always. No.
You didn't take your meds today, did you?
Crap, I knew I forgot something.
Hey, it's okay, love. Breathe. I'm happy you're prepared. And don't worry, I called my parents. The kids are okay. Everything is okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh my God! Is that Rachel? Oh my God! Rachel! Oh my God! It's been so long. You remember Rachel, right?
Yes,
We worked
yes.
together at Hess for years. God, you know Tasha couldn't even make it. God, how rude!
Jenny, you're talking everyone's ears off. About the wrong thing! Jackson, he's doing great at, well, everything. He's got a lot of publishers looking at his work, and let me tell you, they are so freaking good. We raised the mini J.K. Rowling.
Except less homophobic.
Right. I forgot she was canceled. Proud of Pride.
Karen? Is that you? Oh God, I was seeing you since the divorce.
Shit. Rick, what are you doing here?
My nephew's getting married. You know what? Remember when we got married? Best 3 times of my life.
Are you drunk again?
No, madam, I finally went sober. Yep, I'm going on 2
2 years.
days.
Oh, listen, good for you. I have to get to work, so I'll
Wait, Karen.
Yes.
So who have you been seeing lately?
Rick, we are not doing this for a 4th time.
Come on. You know what people say, right? It's the 4th time is better than the first 3.
Goodbye, Rick.
Oh. You know what? 2 days is a good streak to stop at.
Please be seated. We gather here today to be with Jackson and Katerina as they join together in holy matrimony. Who gives this beautiful woman to be married to this man?
Her father.
Now, before we start this ceremony, I would like to address to the room that this is not your traditional wedding. I may be a rabbi, but this wedding will be Jew-ish. Some rabbis may refuse to wed a young Jewish man to a Christian lady, but I say, who cares? I have known Jackson his whole life, and I do believe that this is God's plan for him, to be with this wonderful woman, who, by the way, makes an amazing bowl of matzo ball soup. I have never seen two people more in love. Just, don't tell my wife that. I believe you two have vows for each other. Jackson, we will start with you.
Wow. I can't believe this moment is finally happening. Kat, I've loved you ever since we first met. You were starting to become a lawyer, and I was wasting thousands of dollars as a creative writing major. I seriously do not know why you settled for me. But Kat, I vow to make every day happier than the last. I vow to make you smile, be there for you when you cry. I vow to bring my weird-ass parents into your life who will talk to you nonstop. And I vow to one day have your father's approval. Because as we all know, Holden is secretly my best friend. And finally, I vow to give you the life that you deserve. I may not be the wealthiest man, but with you, I'm rich with love. Katerina Carter, you are my heart, my soul, and my world. I will do anything for you.
Katerina?
Jackson, I don't know what to say. I vow to constantly remind you that you are a huge dork. I also vow to make sure my father isn't too mean to you. But love, you have already given me the life I deserve because all I want is a life with you. Money isn't important to me. I just want to wake up every day in your arms. So I vow to one day show you what I see. A handsome, sweet, courageous, talented, extraordinary man. See, we could both do creative writing.
Jackson, do you take this woman, Katerina Rose Carter, as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Katerina, do you take this man, Jackson Arthur Goldberg, as your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
May the rings please be presented to us now. Jackson, repeat after me.
Don't worry, I already memorized it. I place this ring on your finger as a visible sign of the vows which have made us husband and wife. This ring I give to you as a token of my love and devotion to you. I pledge to you all that I am and all that I will ever be as your husband. With this ring, I gladly marry you and join my life to yours.
Well, screw me, I guess. Here I was thinking I had a job to do. Did you memorize it too?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, at least one of you is normal. Repeat after me. I place this ring on your finger as a visible sign of the vows which have made us husband and wife.
I place this ring on your finger as a visible sign of the vows which have made us husband and wife.
This ring I give to you as a token of my love and devotion to you.
This ring I give to you as a token of my love and devotion to you.
I pledge to you all that I am and all that I ever will be as your wife.
I pledge to you all that I am and all that I ever will be as your wife.
With this ring, I gladly marry you and join my life to yours.
With this ring, I gladly marry you and join my life to yours.
Wonderful. Now, if anyone has any objections as to why these two should not be joined in marriage, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
I have something to say.
Dad, shut up. You promised.
And I also promised your mother I will make sure you found the best person. And I'm not about to break that now.
Sit down.
Katerina.
Sit down.
Does anyone else have anything to say on whether or not these two
Oh my God, what's going on?
You can't get the lights on.
The lights are out.
This is my
What
wedding.
Everyone stand back! Cat, please. He still has a pulse. Whoa! Help me carry him to the back.
Come on.
Everyone, please remain calm.
Which one of you did this? Who? I bet it was you sack of crap.
I didn't do it. I'm being framed.
Everyone quiet! Everyone settle down and wait until the cops get here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, may God be with him now.
Tell us why you did it. We all know it was
I
you.
already told you I didn't do it.
Stop! As the only officer here, I'm in charge of this investigation until the others are able to get here. I know these are difficult times. Believe me, he was my friend too. He was my best friend. But fighting with each other won't make things any better, so I suggest we all calm down.
My son was killed, and you want us to be calm?
Jackson wouldn't have wanted us fighting.
Excuse me, everyone. My name is Karen, and I'm the events manager here. I would like to start off by saying I am so sorry for your loss. I do have more unfortunate news. The first responders cannot get here.
What?
There's a massive snowstorm outside, and there's physically no way they can get here. I am so sorry. This is out of our control.
We can't even leave.
Well, whose genius idea was to plan a wedding in the middle of January in New Jersey?
Jackson.
Yeah, figures.
All right, that's it.
Okay, stop! That's enough. Get to your room, that's an order!
Ma'am, if there's anything you can do, just let us know, okay? All snacks and drinks are complimentary. Just please don't leave a bad review.
Hurrah! Food!
A man died a few minutes ago.
Yes, but you always have to look on the bright side of life.
How is everyone so calm? Genuinely, I don't understand.
Shock. I doubt any of us have fully wrapped our heads around what happens.
Would you two excuse me and Kat for a moment? I'd like to talk to her alone.
If you want to offer your condolences, I'm fine. George is right. Nothing has really hit me yet.
You know, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Kat, listen, I know you didn't do it. Okay, I know you didn't, but as the only officer here, I'm in charge of this investigation until the others are able to get here.
So what do you want from me?
I need you to stick with me. Okay, there's a murderer trapped with us. If they targeted you, like, Jackson would strangle me from the grave. I mean, let's face it.
I think I'm more than capable of taking care of myself. Thanks.
I know that. Kat, is there anything about Jackson that I don't know?
You were his best friend. You probably knew him better than me, to be honest.
He didn't tell me everything. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot he told you he didn't tell me. What about Holden? Did he and Holden ever fight? Did you two ever fight?
We had a few problems, but we always talked it out because, believe it or not, we're adults. My father, he never argued with my father, but my father argued with him. Even when he would yell at Jackson saying that he wasn't man enough, he would just stand there and take it. He knew that I was close with my father, so he wanted to have a relationship with him, even if it was not healthy.
Yeah. Listen, Kat, I'll interview everyone before dinner, okay? Stay close.
Roger, is this really the best time to be interviewing me? I have work to do. I'm panicky, and I know you already know my name.
It's just for the record.
George Harriet. I was the deceased's friend. I was also the last person with him before he passed.
Like I said before, I've known Jackson his whole life. Such a sweet young man. He was always very quiet about his religion. That was something I always admired about him. Our private talks about Judaism were so in-depth, and he never spoke a word of it to anyone else.
Sorry. I'm Walter Carter. Jackson would have been my brother-in-law. Kat! I'm so sorry about everything.
Please do not direct any comments at Miss Carter.
Sorry, sir. This is the first time that I've seen her in a while. I just got back from Afghanistan. Let me tell you something. I saw a lot there. But this hits differently.
Jackson suffered from a puncture wound. There was a knife lodged into his shoulder. The cut was deep. He bled out 3 minutes and 36 seconds after I laid him out on the table.
Didn't Walt help you carry the body?
Yes, but then he left.
He could never stand the sight of blood.
Why did you join the military?
My son joined the military to help protect his country. It's a shame I never could. I enlisted, but they couldn't let me in because of the injury I got when I was a kid. It's a shame. One injury completely ruined my life. Well, not ruined it, just changed.
Since you wanted to enlist so badly, have you ever received any special weapons training?
It's a pretty broad question, but yes, a good amount. Basic rifle training, hand-to-hand combat, even an occasional ninja star.
Knives?
I didn't kill him.
That doesn't answer the question.
Yes.
Jackson and George have been best friends since the 6th grade. The only two dorks in their class, I guess. Jackson is the one who introduced me to George. I never thought a man of so few words could be so romantic, but Jackson knew. He and Kat forced us to talk. 6 years and 2 kids later, here we are.
Jackson gave everything to me. My wife, my kids, my little bit of courage. I don't think I'd even be here if it weren't for him.
Jackson did everything for everyone. I don't know why anyone would ever do this to him.
My son put the gentle in gentleman. He was a model person, son, fiance. He would have been an amazing husband.
Holden did this. He was the only one that had anything against Jackson.
Mr. Goldberg, please refrain from making accusations with little to no evidence.
Then who else could have been?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Find out who killed my son.
We will.
I know you guys will. I just hope you find out before Tim does. He's showing a side of himself I've never seen before.
Ah, God! Your light's bright! I don't like your light.
Rick, are you serious? We didn't even have the reception. How are you this wasted?
I just had 1, 2.
I wouldn't lie while being investigated.
Hey, when's the wedding starting?
He's useless. I saw him drinking as I walked down the aisle.
Thanks, Rick. Can we see the body?
Not yet. I'd like to examine him more first. I don't do well with thorough investigations when people are crowding me.
Okay. Promise you'll come to me with any new information?
Actually, I have pictures on my phone. I could send them over to you. Not exactly professional, but this is a different sort of case.
Okay, great. And I think there are security cameras at the hotel. I'll check those out as well.
Thank you, George.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Hopefully.
Roses are red, violets are blue. These words have started poems written for many girls, but none as beautiful as you. The way you do your hair, the way your smile lights up the room, the way you dance without a care, the way you make my heart go boom. The way you're always kind, the way you brighten up my day, the way you ease my mind is why I have to say, roses are red, violets are blue. In my life, I don't know what's ahead, but I hope it's with you. I love you, Kitty. Jackson.
Okay, so I went through the security footage and pics from George. Jackson was definitely attacked from the front. Whoever did it got very... What is that?
Oh, it's an old love letter. One of the first poems Jackson ever gave me. He wrote it in a dark theater on one of our dates. The handwriting is a little off, but it's cute.
You always did love writing.
I think it's what helped me fall in love with him. Then again, I guess it also drove us apart. The past few weeks, he was in and out of town, and he wouldn't tell me what for. Something big is all I ever got. But he promised that after the wedding, he would be around more.
Something big. Maybe he booked a permanent job?
Maybe. I guess I'll never know now. Is that Jackson's jacket?
Oh, yeah, George gave it to me. Wanted to make sure there was nothing hiding in it. The only thing hiding was a pack of Tic Tacs and some damp tissues.
He kept saying he was gonna cry.
Judging by the dampness of some of the tissues, I say he cried a fair amount. He was always a crybaby.
He wasn't a crybaby, just very in touch with his emotions. More than I can say for most men these days. He did cry a lot, but mostly at the end of movies or cute TikToks with dogs or...
Like I said, he was a crybaby. But nothing wrong with that. He could have been like George and just been anxious all the time.
George has been getting way better ever since he started taking medication. It helps him stay calm. Well, calmer.
To each their own.
Could I have Jackson's jacket? I miss him.
I'm really not supposed to give out evidence, Kat. Okay, I need to secure this. Here. Just promise me you'll eat something, okay? We're having a group dinner soon.
Is that really the best idea right now?
Typically, no, but this is anything but typical. We need to stick together right now, Kat. We need to keep each other safe. I'll be right beside you.
Could I have some alone time?
Okay. Call me if you need anything.
Actually, can you send Virginia in? Why? Why did this have to happen? This was supposed to be our night. We were looking forward to this so much. What?
Hey, Raj. Oh, God. Oh, hi. It's okay, hon. Just breathe.
What could he have possibly done? He was the nicest man alive. Everyone loved him. Everyone except my father.
Hun, the worst things always happen to the best people. I know it's a lot, but Jackson would want you to be okay. We all want you to be okay. So you do need to eat.
I feel like if I eat, I'll just throw up. Every time I blink, I see his face. His beautiful blue eyes. I know he's not here, but I just feel like he's holding me.
He's here. He is here, right beside you. Everything will be okay.
Thanks, Virginia. How is George handling everything?
He isn't saying much. He's just hyper-focused, trying to distract himself from his work. I think this is the first time he's ever had something to work on that truly cares about.
I can only imagine. Okay, I think I'm ready to eat now.
Good.
Can you walk me there?
There's a murderer trapped with us. I'm not leaving you alone.
And I sure as hell am not gonna be alone.
So, let me get this straight. My son just died on his wedding day, and you still expect me to pay you?
Dude, I dragged all of these speakers up here. Do you know how much they weigh?
Kid, I don't care. I'm not paying you.
You clearly don't understand how hard it is to be a full-time DJ.
Right. Because it must be so hard playing Hot to Go in the Cha-Cha Slide, right?
I missed 3 bar mitzvah jobs for this. 3. I still have my debt to pay off the DoorDash.
Whose fault is that?
Oh my god.
Can I help solve this?
Can you tell this kid I'm not paying her?
The hotel will cover it, I promise.
No, fine. I still get the free food though, right?
Yeah, sure. But you're eating with him. God, I just felt like such an ass.
It's okay. This is a stressful time for all of us. I'll handle it. That's what managers do. Or else we lose our jobs and move in with our ex-boyfriends and get married 3 times. I really need to get my life sorted out.
Cat! Come, sit. You should eat.
I'm not sure how much I can. Is this the same menu we were going to use?
Yeah, the kitchen said that they prepared way too much food, and plus something that you picked out, so at least you'll like it.
Jackson helped pick out the menu. It was his wedding too.
Can we talk for a second? Okay. Ever since the Goldbergs accused me of murdering their son, every single person in here has been looking at me like I'm some sort of serial killer. Sure, I never liked the guy, but I could never.
Why did you always hate him so much? What could he have possibly done to you?
I just thought that you could do better.
Better? No. There had to be another reason. Was it because he's Jewish? Was he too poor?
Oh, please forgive me for trying to look out for you.
And forgive me for not trusting you.
You don't trust me?
Everyone, I'd like to make an announcement. I am Sergeant Roger Klavowski. As many of you may know, I would like to thank you for your cooperation. Unfortunately, the snow has still not let up, so we'll be stuck here a little longer. I know many of you are hiding something, keeping secrets, keeping lies. I urge you to confess the truth or whatever's on your mind, because I will find out. I always do.
I'm an alcoholic.
Yes, Rick, we know. Thank you for the honesty. Anyone else? No? Okay. Make things difficult. I do love a challenge.
I suggest we all go back to our rooms. It has been a long night, and it will only get longer. We could all use the rest.
Do you mind if I say a quick prayer first? Lord, we ask you to bless Jackson on his way to heaven and look after us so that we may find the true path to peace and salvation. Amen.
Amen.
What was that whole speech about people lying? The first rule is always never let your suspect know you're onto them.
I wanted to get you away from your father, Kat. I still don't trust him. He's the only guest here with a motive and the means to carry out the crime.
And neither prove him guilty. Suspicious, yes, but not guilty. And who else could be lying?
Everyone. Well, everyone except Rick. That guy's pretty honest. It's getting late, Kat. We should probably get some sleep, right?
We will find who did this. I promise you, love.
15-minute intermission.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Gotta remember.
He's like, I know who it is, and I'm out of my way. I have questioned twice. It's just should you like a
My favorite measure.
I don't want to tell you something now. That's what I was gonna
No.
She didn't have any.
The whole thing outside, I'm gonna do $20.
No. Yeah, that's what you sound
Oh, that's oh, okay.
Well, actually, the school color and.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So-
You guys have my. Year, the date.
No, the year is on there, yeah. Year.
I don't know.
Yeah, we
Done.
yeah, he's just. I look at him like, the graduate school when I was in camp. My high school, they don't have nothing.
That was fun. Weirdest. He was like. It was like, and it was weird because his whole face was super big, but the rest of his body wasn't like this. He was very, he had pointy ears and a swirling tail. It was literally constant. It was like bad. It didn't look like a yeah. I like, I looked at the girl who like smiled at me and he he was awkward. He was toxic.
Like anything bigger than 40, I was like kind of scared. I did say I was looking. I'm like, I was and then I looked at the trees, and like it was just incredible. I could see some of the trees, but I yeah. Just across the street, exactly right. What's happening? The road's not right, and then I turn around. I don't think yeah, I get to no, I don't think he's a bit you can take but you can take
My dad's a chiropractor, like.
I don't teach it.
I was told him, that's terrible. Oh, yeah. That's terrible. You gave it
It's like
yeah, you're screwing with your stomach.
I know, that's my problem.
Usually
So like they're
Yeah,
not
that's not.
I'm not happy. I know. Yeah.
I got one.
I don't know. I was like this big. This big actually. I have it. I would lose my
Like me, yeah.
You buy anything.
Not at all. I did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like green mineral. Is that the one that the guy makes on TikTok? And he's like, oh,
I
like it.
They could just play. I thought it tasted pretty good. I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, I know, it's terrible. It's yummy.
I love their production.
I want to say
No. I was gonna say Chapel Road. Oh, yeah, I was like, no, it's called too far. Yeah. You gotta have some
oh, yeah.
Oh, I like Michael. Sorry.
Oh, it's not. It's just
It's all the way around there. I cry. Wait.
It's from my mom.
The other guy.
I know. It's a taste of like.
No, he went. Wait.
Just everyone.
They said look at your neck.
Oh, and they did the year I was begging, yeah. No, they did Addams Family after we left, which I was like, that makes me sad, but also like. they did get out over there. Yeah. Yes, and it was very good. I mean, I don't want to say, and I just she would have done good. And then they got on
I was doing holiday manager. Although it's weird.
Your kid is your hair's great. No, not your hair's great.
Right, which I didn't know. Because when you guys did. But, oh my God. And then he went to Jackson.
It was okay.
So then he was kicked out and was taken off. He blew it out with a roll. And it's just like, oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just. Let's go see there. You want to see it? I was like, because I knew, like, if I didn't know there was here. So, probably like 7:33.
I don't remember. No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
There was, I think the night I saw it.
Yes, they just pushed her to the little school for a couple years and then once we got back to freshman. Yeah.
That thing was just open. They just closed it and then went back to do it. It was the funniest thing ever. I saw on my dad's like. No, I've seen like. Oh my God. So you'll change my phone. No. And so I went from what I remember.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, then Alex said there was but he was like the perfect person.
So I remember back in the 35 hours. So much.
I did
He's like, I'm like, you should do that. He's like, that's the expectation. He's like, it's hard to do. Actually, he's a
And you're all sitting there and they're falling things and they don't want you to do it. Inches to deep, so everything was like this big and we're trying to get
Not the first one, like
Which other-
one's
and then it falls down.
that guy
And I
left,
was
yeah,
like,
one's that guy.
I was next to each other, we thought they were like in two separate trains. It was so stupid.
Really?
Sometimes they were and he like, they're walking through this room, they just walked around. All this stuff.
The wine blonde, I can wait to get that. Yeah,
They're like pretty good, but not.
I know, they're like slower to dark.
This shit was so stupid.
I should be like 5
O.J. Simpson, right? The other ones I
I feel like, will he get to trip is he with Hunter Sanger is on that, but Alex Sanger is not gonna be like.
I don't think I ever watched
No,
it.
you did, yes, you did, you saw, yes, we went.
George,
Good morning, Kat.
why are you up so early?
I really need to get back to work. I couldn't sleep last night. There were just some images I couldn't get out of my head.
Do you need to talk about it?
Jackson was one of my only friends. A lot of people didn't accept me for who I was, just different, I guess. But Jackson never minded. He never even questioned it, to be honest. He was just happy that I was happy. He would stand up for me all the time at school. On this one night, special night, I couldn't save him.
George, you can't think like that. Things like this happen, and you did everything that you could do.
But if I acted just a second earlier, just 1 second, maybe he would still be here. I'm sorry, I have to go, Kat.
Poor George. I don't think I've ever seen him that emotional. I don't think anyone has.
Ah, Katerina.
Oh, please, call me Kat.
I'm sorry, Kat. I'm happy to see you this morning. I spent the night praying and trying to speak to God. I asked him to bless Jackson on his way to heaven.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. It's the bare minimum at best. My prayers for Jackson are the least important thing right now. Jackson was very particular with his prayers. We did, however, discuss what he would like if anything were to happen. He said to skip any big prayers and focus on those he left behind.
Even in death, he put everyone else before himself.
I'm here for you. I know you aren't Jewish yourself, but I promise I'm not scary. And I'm not the only one. Jackson is still here. He never left.
Yeah, I know he's here. He's still in the freezer. I'm really sorry. I use dark humor to cope.
It's okay. I think Jackson would want me to laugh, but I'm not too sure.
Up so early? Good morning, Kat. And good morning, Father.
Oh, that's not. That's your son.
I know Kat would probably be up by now, but why are you?
I'm an old man. This is my mid-afternoon. Anyway, I'll go see what I can find for breakfast. Maybe some pancakes, bacon, eggs. Now I'm just hungry. See you later.
Bye.
Something is off about him.
Believe me, he is just an old man. Don't overthink it.
Kat, I'm trying to solve a murder. It's my job to overthink things. If I don't, who will?
We still need to figure out who did this, and preferably today. I overheard that the snow is going to be cleared by the end of the day, and they will want answers.
Leave it to me. I think I got a few good leads. Ah, just the woman I wanted to see.
Oh, thank God, not Rick. How can I help you?
Was there a power outage yesterday?
I don't think so. Even throughout the storm, our utilities never went out.
Ah, that's strange because the lights went out during the ceremony. I figured they were tampered with, but wanted to be sure before I jumped to any conclusions. It was very convenient timing.
Well, the lights are in the back of the room, near where everyone entered, so whoever did it would have to be around there.
Who would stand in the back during the ceremony?
It's near the bar.
Rick.
Wherever I go, this man haunts me.
Rick, we have to question you.
It's not a good time, man. God, man. I don't feel good after last night. God, I gotta stop drinking. No, I'm not gonna stop. You know, I really should.
Rick, I know this may be hard for you, but we need your help. Were you near the bar during the wedding ceremony?
Of course I was. You know, it's not a wedding without alcohol.
You know, normally people try to wait after the reception.
Oh, reception. You know, my phone is working, I think. You know, hey, that's mine.
You'll get this back when you answer our question. Who turned off the lights?
I don't remember.
Rick, we need you to think really hard about this.
Wait. I think I did.
Why would you do that?
You know, I was told to. He said that he had a surprise and he needed lights on.
Who?
I don't remember.
Rick, please. Rick?
He'll be all right. Good news, the case has been narrowed down. Rick said he. Guess that means you're innocent.
Did you not believe me?
I did, but now I can be sure of it. Kat, I couldn't rule anyone out. You know, that would have been in disservice to Jackson. All right, but good news, I think I have a theory. A man came to this wedding unhappy. He hated Jackson and was willing to do anything to keep him from marrying you. So what did he do? He tracked down the alcoholic and asked him to turn off the lights if things didn't go his way. Like a moron, Rick agreed. So there goes Rick, waiting patiently, But the man gave Jackson one more chance to save his life.
I have something to say.
But no one was having it. He was shut down. So what did he do? Rick turned off the lights. The murderer ran up to Jackson, stabbed him in the shoulder, and went back to his seat. Holden killed Jackson.
No, stop. You have no evidence against him. I understand that someone needs to be accused, but we can't go around throwing out accusations without fully thinking things through. Let's think a little bit more before we just jump to conclusions.
Kat, I promise your father will not see handcuffs until I have something definitive.
Or else I'll sue your ass.
You're mean.
It's why Jackson loved me.
Oh, George. Rick ran off throwing up. I want to give him this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rick.
Oh my God, I forgot about Rick.
He'll be all right. This is an average day for him.
Still, I'm concerned for him.
You worry too much.
Guys, I can't find Rick anywhere.
Apparently, I don't worry enough.
All I saw was just a trail of his throw up that leads nowhere. He's gone.
He's gone?
He's fucking gone.
He must have been taken.
Don't panic. Normally, I'd go after him, but we got to stay together right now, okay? You know, like I said, okay, you know what? New rule. No one is allowed to be alone on the premises. We all got to stick together. That way we can ensure the murderer doesn't attack us.
What if one of us ends up alone with the murderer?
Well,
Then we'll know who it is.
quick, we have some investigating to do before the cops get here.
Darling, are you okay?
This pocket knife was passed down for generations, from my great-great-great-grandfather all the way down to me. It was given the night you and I got married. I was going to give it to Jackson, and it should be in his hands.
Darling, just breathe. I know this is a lot right now, but Roger will find the killer.
I overheard Roger. He said who he thought the killer might be.
Oh. What'd he say? Okay, but is he sure that he's the killer?
Who else would it be?
I don't know, but we should make sure before we worry about it too much. Tim, please, talk to me.
I'm gonna kill him.
No, you will not. So what? You kill him. You go to jail and then I never see you again? I lose both of my boys. Tim, put the knife down. Please.
I miss him so much, and it should have been me.
No. He's here with us. And he would want us to play Floyd.
I love you.
I'm not really finding anything big on his phone. Lots of cat videos, more cat videos, a lot of Kermit memes.
Oh my God, he used to send me and George Kermit memes all the time. You ever see that one where he jumps off that building? Oh my God, oh geez, someone save me.
God, you guys are such dorks. You know, some girls worry about their fiancés cheating. I was worried mine wasn't sending me all of his Kermit impressions. I guess he wasn't, but that's okay.
I don't think he physically could be able to send them. He loved that frog. Yeah, I'm not finding anything in this. Just a whole bunch of poems and play ideas. You know, I'm surprised you guys never got this stuff published.
He tried. He could just never actually get published. I know it got to him eventually. He even thought about quitting a few times, but then the next day he was up and pitching his work. I just wish that he could have convinced someone before. He was such a good writer. You know that, right?
Of course I do. He wrote like 12 essays for me in college. You know, I guess I was his first publisher in a sense. I paid him pretty handsomely.
Apparently not enough. He was always so worried about money.
That's because he cared for you, Kat. Trust me, I'm reading these poems and plays. It's very clear. He loved you. He loved you like a lot. A lot.
Can I come in?
Yeah. I mean, is that okay?
Yeah, I got some more investigating to do anyways.
But you'll be alone.
I'll be fine, Kat. Believe me.
Hey, hon, Roger said that.
Virginia, why were you alone? The murderer took Rick. It's not safe to be alone.
I know. It's okay, hon. Breathe. I'm here. I won't go out alone again, I promise. What you been up to?
Looking through Jackson's stuff. Just seeing all of his poems. I miss him so much.
I know. It's okay. Hey, I don't want to make this about me, but have you seen George? He hasn't been getting much sleep.
I saw him this morning. He looked really shook up, but then he went back to work. He had food though, so at least he's eating.
I'm shocked. Whenever George works up, he tends not to eat. But if he's eating good, I want to be there for him, but he likes to be left alone. And I don't think I really could with his work. Would it be right if I read through?
Yeah, go ahead. Wait, look. There's a page missing.
Do you think you just didn't like something he wrote?
No, Jackson would never damage one of his journals. He would only tear out a page if he was going to leave me a note, and I haven't found one, so it must be missing.
Kat, you in there?
1 second. Don't talk about any of this.
You ladies okay?
As much as I can be. We've been looking through Jackson's stuff, and Virginia's comforting me, but everything is still overwhelming.
Well, we're here for you. Listen, I know I've been gone for a long time, but I'm here now. I love you, Kat.
Love you too, Will.
Oh, crap.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Could someone walk me to my room? I don't feel too safe going out alone.
Well, can you go with her?
Goodbye, Kat. I will see you later, I promise.
Bye, hon.
So,
So,
do you still not trust me?
why should I? You never trusted my choice in men.
No, the truth is, Jackson was a good guy. I just knew he wasn't exactly wealthy. I mean, did he have any money to his name?
A little, but that wasn't important. We have money. I have money. I can very much provide for myself. But he provided me with love and happiness and affection. He was perfect. I wasn't asking you to marry him. I was asking you to be nice to him, to respect him. Give me one good reason why you couldn't find even a little human decency.
Before your mother died, I made her a promise that I would make sure you found the best person, someone who would always be there to take care of you. That was my last promise to her before.
Dad,
I'm okay, but should have listened because I also promised her that I would make sure that you were happy, and I tried to take that away from you. I objected to your happiness. I put you through so much pain. Kid, I'm an awful father. Jackson wasn't the one who failed you. I failed. I failed. Just know I didn't kill him. I could never ever do something like that to you. I swear on your mother.
I believe you.
Be honest.
I want to believe you.
I understand.
I love you, Dad.
Love you too, kid. Everything's gonna be okay.
I know it will be. Everything will be figured out.
I'll leave you be.
Dad, it's not safe to be alone right now. Dad,
Please, I'm begging you, just let me go to his body.
I can't let you do that. I'm sorry. I just can't have anyone going near the body right now. It could tamper with any evidence the detectives need.
I need to pray for him. Can you just let me see it?
I'm sorry. I just can't.
Can you give me a reason? Any reason?
I just can't.
Hey, what's going on?
He won't let me see Jackson's body. I need to pray for him. I've put it off long enough. Please, just give me 2 minutes.
Please don't go near the body. Please.
Rabbi Hoffman, I know my husband. He doesn't like when people interfere with his work. I know you only want to do good, but please just back down. There will be plenty of time to pray, but right now, George needs to be alone with Jackson.
Okay. I'm sorry for causing a whole scene here.
You're all good? All you wanted to do was save Jackson's soul. No one here could fault you for that. I just hope that when I go, there's someone fighting that hard for me.
And I'm sorry for panicking. I'm just very worked up right now. This whole experience has been different for me.
Relax, my son. We are all going through this process together. I'm going to go pray now, but I will do it somewhere where it won't interfere with your work. May God be with you.
You too.
Rabbi, would it be okay if I went with you? Listen, I know I'm a Christian, but I've been meaning to talk to God after this whole ordeal.
Of course, my son. Though, I think it best that we pray for your sister's well-being. Jackson would have wanted that.
That was my plan.
Thank you for the help, love. Are you okay? What's with the bandage?
I'm fine. Are you okay? I've never seen you like this before. George, please talk to me. I want to be there for you, but you need to tell me what's going on in that genius mind of yours.
I can't. I'm sorry, love.
Georgie, please. I'm begging you.
I have to get back to work.
George! George! Thank God I found you. Have you recovered the knife from the body by any chance?
Yes, of course. I had to in order to stitch him up.
Okay, mind if I see it? I think I saw something on it.
Yeah, just give me one moment.
Did you figure something out?
I won't know until I see that knife, but I think this case is close to being closed.
Roger,
Cat,
look what I found.
What did I tell you
Look,
about
there's
the
a
envelope?
page missing. Jackson would only tear out a page if he wanted to leave me a note, and I haven't found one.
Where have you checked?
Literally everywhere. He must have hidden it too well.
Roger, here's the knife.
Aha!
What?
I think I figured out this entire murder. So, the wedding begins as normal, but there is an awkward tension as Holden walks Katerina in. Then the wedding continues again. We're gathered here today because I don't really know what I'm doing. These two love each other. No one knows what they're doing. Blah, blah, blah. Jackson is an overachiever who memorized all his stuff. Katerina is an underachiever who didn't memorize anything. You know, like a normal person. Rings and vows and goddamn unicorns, but then the audience is asked if anybody objects. Who objected?
I did, because I'm old and I'm mean and I hate everybody.
But Cat shuts his shit down. So he shuts up and we move on. But then what happens? Rick, that drunk asshole, goes over to the lights and does what? Exactly. That's when the murderer runs up to Jackson and stabs! Relax. It's just a demonstration. But who did it? Who stabbed Jackson? H.C. Holden Carter.
That can't be. He promised me that he didn't.
I'm sorry, Kat. This is my conclusion.
So sorry, Cat.
That can't be. He swore on my mother. I know he didn't like him, but I don't think he could be a killer.
Officer Klobowski, the other officers have arrived. They're looking for you.
No, Roger. There has to be something to prove his innocence. We have to search more. Please.
Kat, I made an oath to uphold the law. I'm not breaking it.
They can't take him. I know he didn't.
George, where are you going?
Virginia, I'm going to lose everyone that I've ever cared about. They can't take him away.
No, it'll be okay, hon. What can I do for you?
Can you take me to my room? I need Jackson's jacket.
Of course.
Sorry for the holdup.
Hold up. If anything, we've held you up.
I blame Snow. But I think I just cracked this case.
Well then, please, enlighten us.
Holden Carter is the murderer.
What?
He was the only guest here with a motive, had training in weapons. Holden objected to the marriage of Katerina and Jackson and would do anything to try and stop it. So he waited until a family member turned off the lights, ran up to Jackson, stabbed him in the shoulder. Jackson then bled out not long after under the care of Dr. George Harriet, who is not here. So in conclusion, Holden Carter is the murderer.
What? No, I didn't do it. No.
I knew it.
Okay, all right,
Get up,
get back,
get up.
That's
Get
it.
back.
That's enough. Holden Carter, you are placed under the arrest for the murder of Jackson
No, you
Goldberg.
can't take him.
Roger, you have the right to remain
Listen.
silent.
You can have a lawyer.
Will you say again and will you against the
We're
murder
sorry.
law?
Sorry.
You have the right to attorney. You cannot afford an attorney over the You understand everything I just told you?
Yes.
You don't tell me to do it. No.
Everyone, stop! Found a note in Jackson's jacket. Hey, everyone, I'm sorry about what has happened. I'm sure you're all very confused as to what's happening. The truth is, I knew I had to die. Kat, you deserve such a good life, and I could not provide it to you. Unfortunately, we live in a world where you need lots of money just to afford comfort. I know your schooling costs a ton, and I would never be able to support you in the way I wish I could, or at least not alive. As soon as we became married, I knew you'd gain all of my life insurances as well as all my assets. The life insurance should be able to pay off your student debt. I'm sorry I did it this way. I just wanted the last thing I ever saw to be your beautiful face. Please don't mourn me for long. I died the happiest man alive. I love you, Kat. Your husband, Jackson. Release him, release him. Release that knife. Holden is innocent. Jackson's death, it was a suicide.
Oh my God.
I don't understand. Nothing makes sense.
I'm with you there. This whole thing is mind-boggling. I get
No.
it.
Everyone in this room is lying. Would anyone like to explain to me why a rabbi was in the mood for bacon? What happened to being kosher?
Okay, you caught me. I like a little bit of pork in my diet. I never claimed to be good at this stuff. Again, Jew-ish. Emphasis on the ish.
Okay, how about this? A military man that is terrified of blood. Walt, how in the world did you survive combat?
Okay, I was never in combat. I was a cook. I only lied so I can impress Dad.
Whoa, why would you do that?
Because you always told me that I should. You complained every single day about how you couldn't serve this country and how lucky I would be if I could. But I never liked fighting or blood. So I became a cook. I'm sorry, Dad, but I still serve this country. Someone had to do it.
Is anyone gonna question what the hell happened to Rick?
I mean, Rick,
I looked for him everywhere. I told you.
Well, what makes the least sense to me is you, Roger, and that story you just told everyone. So let me break it down for you piece by piece. One, Jackson and I were going to be legally married, so I would have inherited his life insurance. But his life insurance is not enough to cover my student loans, and he knows that. Two, why would he tell Rick he had a surprise for everyone? I know that he loved to make a story, but he wouldn't want to scar friends and family for life. 3, I checked that pocket 35 times. There was nothing in it. I made sure I didn't leave anything behind. And last but not least, 4, Jackson has signed every single note he has ever given me with "I love you, Kitty." And I have a hard time believing he would break that habit now.
Katerina, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying you shouldn't lie to someone preparing to become a lawyer. I thought you were smarter than that.
Okay, listen, it's been a shocking revelation for us all. I get it. Things are a little weird.
No, I will not be silenced by you, you murderer!
Murderer? My best friend.
No, you knew that Rick would get hammered, so you asked him to turn off the lights. When you did that thing where you check your pockets for the rings, you made sure you still had the knife on you, which you stole from my father to frame him. You kept me with you through all of the questioning so you could convince me of your little story. You waited to publicly accuse my father. And then at the last second, you found a note that cleared his name, which made me so grateful to you for giving me this beautiful closure and saving his life. When we were looking through the journals, you ripped out a page and wrote that sorry excuse for Jackson's writing. Everything played out in your favor. An alibi, someone to blame it on, even the weather. And to top it all off, you went from behind Jackson and stabbed him the same way you claim he stabbed himself. So all I have to ask is why? Why would you kill your best friend?
Because you were supposed to be mine, Kat! That bastard knew I liked you, and he still asked you out. I had to watch you two hug, kiss, go on dates, even marry each other. I might have stabbed him in the shoulder, all right? But he stabbed me in the back! He took everything from me!
You bastard! I treated you like a son, and this how you repay us?
No! Come closer! Please, I dare you! Now, listen, this is what's going to happen, okay? Me and Katerina Carter, are going to lovingly exit the premise and live a happy life together. Come on, Kat. Come on. How's that sound?
You killed my husband. You killed my son.
I said stand back! I'll kill every last one of you if I have to! Back!
You're alive?
Yep, thanks to the best doctor in the world.
Alive!
George!
I didn't want everyone to know he was still alive. The murderer was running around. That's why I couldn't want to let anyone near the body.
And that's why you had food. It wasn't for you.
I lost a lot of fucking blood. Oh, don't be such a crybaby. It's only a minor concussion. But I'm not sure how good the doctors are in prison.
Wait, where's my brother?
Where's Rick?
I mean, he can have gone.
I don't
Rick? Doesn't sound like that. Oh my. Oh. Are you okay?
No, no.
Yeah.
I'm right here!
Where were you?
I don't remember. I kind of just wandered off. But during that time, I had a lot of time to reflect on my poor life choices. I changed man. And the first thing I'm gonna do as a changed man is no. Karen, will you marry me again?
No, Rick, we know you're gonna do all sorts of stupid shit. You're never changing.
Come on, please. Just give me one more chance, please.
What the hell? Sure, Rick, I'll marry you.
Yes!
By the way, what was your something?
Kitty, you are looking at the face of a published author.
Woo!
And I think I have a story that they'll be very interested in. I'll call it Forever Hold Your Peace.
You are a huge dork. And I love you.
I love you too. Which reminds me, we have a wedding to finish.
Dearly beloved, we gather here. Should I just skip around a bit?
Yes.
All right. This was weird. Blah blah blah. Do you love him?
I do.
And now that you're alive, you still want to marry her?
More than anything.
Does anyone have any objections?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes! Wow. Damn. No objections. Cool. Well, congratulations. I now pronounce you husband and wife. And before anything else crazy happens, kiss.
Win! Mazel tov!
Come on, Kitty. It tastes so good. I should know. I've been laying next to it all day.
Then it would be a shame to let it go to waste.
Hey, we are never hosting any more weddings.
You can turn down the music. Hi, everybody. For anyone who doesn't know me, yes, I did the fire announcement. That was my starring role in this show. But I was also the writer and director. No, don't applaud for me. Applaud for these guys. They were the ones who put in the real work here. Yeah, give them applause. I am sorry because I am going to yap for another like 5-ish minutes. I just wanted to thank some people who helped me in the show. Now, last year when we did the murder mystery, on the last day, Elle, our director, gave out roses. When my rose died, I cried for 3 hours straight in my door. So, yeah, I know. I know, I'm a crybaby. So that's why I decided when I directed it, I was going to have something that didn't die. I got ducks. It's a very Chase thing if you don't know me. To just have a bunch of rubber ducks on you for some reason. Oh, nice suicide. Nope. Come on. So let's start off first. The first person I want to bring up is you might have seen them a couple times today. Can I get Bailey? I met Bailey last year during the murder mystery. They pretty much came up to me and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna be friends. Deal with it." And ever since then, they have been probably one of the best people I've ever gotten the chance to work with. And now, thank you so much for meeting my play. Here's your duck. The next person I would like to have up is Quincy. This is Quincy's first play with Pioneer Players. I begged and pleaded with him to audition. During the auditions, he read for every single role, I'm pretty sure, including the female ones. This man has never ceased to impress. You impress me all the time. You know what I mean. Listen, I just directed. I don't speak in this one. So thank you for everything that you've done, Quincy. You're an amazing actor, and I'm glad I get to call you my friend. Here's your duck. All right, now we're going to start doing some 2 at a time, so be wary. Can I get Chris and Pam? Pam has just joined us this year, and it has been wonderful. Chris, this is his first ever show, if I'm correct? Yeah. First ever show. I got to see these two during the auditions. Their chemistry was amazing from the beginning, and they didn't even know each other. So I'm glad that you two got to get married on stage. Enjoy that ring pop. It's real. It's real. I did pay $1 for it at Quick Check. Here's your duck, Pam. Thank you so much. And Rick, I got alcohol for you about back, but here's your duck for now. All right, the next two. Can I get my Goldbergs up here? Now, both these people, I am so happy to call them my friends. I dragged them both out to a dining hall one day, and we just stayed there for like hours on end. Emily, this is your first ever show too, if I'm correct? Yeah. First ever show. Christian, this is like one of your first 3 shows. Second show ever. These two have been doing amazing. Everything that you two have done on stage is beautiful. Thank you so much. Emily lost her glasses for the show. AKA they broke.
It's under one of your seats now.
We're working on giving her the gift of sight back eventually. So thank you two for everything that you have been doing for this show. And again, I'm so happy to call you guys my friends outside of this. Here's your duck, Emily. Christian, you also got a girl duck. Can I get Spencer and Rowan? I met both of these fine people last year during the murder mystery as well. They impressed me then, and I begged them both to come back for this one. Rowan, you were hilarious as my little rabbi. Spencer, you were hilarious as my little anxious guy. Thank you both for, putting up with me and coming back.
Thank you.
It's been amazing. So Rowan, here's your duck. It's a Jewish duck. The yarmulke's hidden under the top hat. And Spencer, here's your duck as well. Thank you both. All right, the next, I'm going to call up the person who has probably been to more rehearsals than anybody else. Can I get Shannon up here? Shannon went to every rehearsal, didn't miss a second of one. She was on book from day one. Seriously, in all seriousness, Shannon was also my head of costumes for the show. After I went to her a random day, I was like, Shannon, can you please do costumes? I have no clue what I'm doing. And she was like, yes. And then she helped me pick out all these amazing things. Well, help me. No, she picked out all these amazing things. Cleared everything. from the straight adjacent guy who has no sense of fashion. You were a real lifesaver. Here's your duck, Shannon. Thank you for everything. Next, can I get Brando up here? This man didn't even come to the auditions. Stop squeaking. This man didn't even come to the audition. He emailed me a random time, and I emailed him back at like 11:30 p.m. And I was like, please just send in like the audition virtually. And he even emailed me back after I gave him notes. So yeah, I know that genuinely you put in so much work. That one thing, he had to actually memorize it with the wedding vows, and he put in the hard work, and he got it word for word. So thank you. And now that you're alive again, here's your duck, my groom. All right. Oh, Jesus, I should have been I'm starting to regret all my decisions in life.
Yes, this is all
that led to this moment. You see, the roses didn't squeak. Next to that, Penny. Yeah! Penny?
Yeah.
You. Everyone stop the squeaking. This is a serious one. You, Hemi, are one of the most amazing actors I've ever gotten to work with.
Yes.
I love you. I respect you. I don't know if I tell you enough. I am freaking proud of you. I love you to death. And on top of everything, besides being an amazing actor, you're the best friend I could ever ask for. So, even though you are a murderer, here's your duck. I love you, Hemi. JJ. JJ's another person who joined us this year. And while she was not assistant director, she was the director's assistant. She just kind of looked at me one day and she's like, I'm going to teach all these guys how to like project really loud. They're all coming with me. Didn't really ask, just kind of let them all out. And then it really helped. She just threw her hat in the ring immediately. And you're amazing. I trust you with my absolute life. Here's your duck, JJ. Thank you for everything. All right, now I would like to welcome two people who came to us from the TSW. Alex and Sarah, can you come up here? Yeah! I just kind of asked randomly, I'm like, hey, can you guys do crew for the show? And without any hesitation, they both said yes. Alex came here and stayed with us for like 8 hours one day to set up the lights. Sarah has been running around with us with this camera. We had to pull off the tablecloth to go and white balance it. He helped us all yesterday trying to figure out all the lights and all the camera angles and the mics, and it was crazy. You two are real troopers. Thank you all for everything. We could not have done this show without you. So, Alice, here's your duck. All right. Another, I would like to bring up somebody who kind of joined crew last minute. So, Jonathan, if you could come out from back. For those of you who don't know, and I don't know how you would not know, he's a celebrity here. This is Jonathan. He wasn't even supposed to be a part of the show. He just started showing up to our rehearsals because he's our friend. And when our sound guy had to leave last minute due to some complications with scheduling, he immediately stepped up, he stepped in, and he stepped back there for the rest of the show to go and help play all the lovely music that we play today. Jonathan, you're amazing. You're an amazing friend. You're one of the most chill people I've ever gotten to meet. And for that, I've got for you a duck. And the Jonathan Kick Show happens when?
4 to 7 Fridays.
4 to 7 Fridays on Brave New Radio. 8 and 7. Tune in and watch him. He's an amazing DJ. Whatever. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. No, actually, no. Watch it. I want you to watch it.
Go right to stream.
I'd also like to join another. I'd also like to thank another person who joined my crew literally today, as I needed help doing some of the set changes, and he literally just walked up on stage and started helping me. And not to mention my literal best friend in the entire world. Craig, can you come up here? He came up today, saw both shows, stayed with me here, even though the fact I live almost 2 hours away. Craig, you are my best friend in the entire world. I've known you since first grade, and I am so happy that you got to see my show. And with that, Craig, female duck.
I get
You knocked the box. Next, can I get my stage manager / everything manager, Peyton? Peyton was another person I just kind of looked at, and I was like, "Can you be my stage manager and like help me with everything?" And when I was running around doing lights and stuff like that, she was helping me by taking notes. She ran the concessions outside. She's an amazing person, an amazing actress. Who, by the way, will be starring with guys. Who, by the way, will be starring with me, Kimmy, Elle, and Spencer.
Yeah.
I was like, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's Spencer? Where's Spencer? Gotcha. And Spencer, all in the music department's Hunchback of Notre Dame from November 1st, November 3rd. Got some more people from the music department back there who are in it. So please come see that show as well. Peyton, thank you for everything. And for putting up with me. Here's your back. All right. Jesus, I'm never, guys, no more squeaking, please. And thank you. As soon as I'm done with this, I got like 7 more names, please. Because it takes a lot of people to put on a show, believe it or not. And I couldn't have done it without all these people. And the next 2 people are people that have actually helped me throughout all this. Elle's parents. Come on now. Elle's father helped to build these beautiful walls here. Elle's mother supplied most of the food out there, as well as helped me with my Spanish course, which has been kicking my butt. These 2 people are absolutely amazing, and I literally, physically could not have put on the show without both of them. And they also happen to be my girlfriend's parents on top of everything. Here's your duckster. And here's your duck man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. Yeah, give me one. And then on that trail, there's someone who actually came to all 3 of the shows here, who has been supporting me over the past year, and who is absolutely just one of the most amazing people I've ever gotten to meet. So can Jaylee come down here? I love this kid. Jaylee, here's your duck. Thank you for supporting me. She got through all these shows. The next 2 people are the people who inspire me to do everything in my life. I've raised these guys. No, please, I'm genuinely begging you for this one. I'm on my knees here. Please, I will take the ducks away. The next 2 people are the people who inspire me to do literally everything in my life. They're the most amazing people ever. They've helped me get through college. They've helped me get through everything. So can my parents please come up here? Oh my God, Ben's crying. This never happens. I love you too. I literally could never do anything without both these people who have driven me around, donated everything from birth to now. They've never stopped supporting me, and they did the greatest gift of all by not bringing my sister. No, but genuinely. Also, the Goldbergs were based off these 2. They are my weird ass parents who will talk to everybody. And the best parents I could ever ask for.
Oh my God.
So with that, Dad, here's your duck. I know that you love ducks. And Mom, here's your other duck. I love you too. All right, 2 more people.
Oh my God.
All right. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shannon.
What the freak, James?
All right, the next person, can I get my assistant director, Kevin, up here? When I first found out that I was going to be doing the show and actually producing it, I looked around and I was like, crap, I don't have an assistant director. I am so screwed. And at that exact moment, Kevin emailed me being like, I'll do it right now, please. And ever since then, he has been at every single rehearsal helping me. He has been taking notes, coming up with ideas. He's one of the nicest people I've ever gotten the chance to even be in the same room as. And honestly, Kevin, you're just an amazing man. All around. And the best assistant director I could have asked for. So, Kevin, here's your dog. I love you, man. All right, and the last person, you know, it's no big deal. Can I get my girlfriend up here? Elle was the director last year and gave me the opportunity to star in my first show here at Williams Academy. That's where we.
You dropped my ring phone.
During the girlfriend speech. Wow, Karen. Wow. All right, everyone stop with the ducks. I was like, come every one of them. Next year I'm going with roses. But no, Elle, ever since I went to the auditions last year, I knew I liked you. And ever since then, I have gotten the chance to fall in love with you. You are the most amazing, beautiful, talented, sweetest people I've ever gotten to meet, who's ever gotten to be in my life. And above being in my show and above being everything else, I'm most proud to call you my girlfriend. You mean the entire world to me, else. So with that being said, I'm scaring the shit out of my parents. All right, thank you all. Thank you. With that being said, what? All right, so Pat, stay up here for a group photo, and Jay Lee's running at me with flowers. So Pat, stay up here for a group photo. Parents, congrats. You get your opportunity for a group photo. You don't even have to corral all of us. It's great. So, on behalf of the Pioneer players and myself, oh wait, one last thing I forgot to say. This show was actually dedicated to both my grandfathers. I lost both of them before I even came to college, and they won't actually get to see my real wedding when I do get married. So to me, this was my moment to be with them. This is for the two of them. And I'm so happy to have shared this with all of you. Thank you for bringing this to life. Thank you for bringing it to them. I love all of you. Thank you. And thank you for coming to see Forever with me. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Now this night goes off.
Hold on, applause for Chase Hosmer.
All right, guys. I know we all want to go home, so let's take these pictures quick so we can all leave. Oh no, the chips! Yeah, come on, get in. We're taking photos and we'll put them on the Instagram, and Daisy's Instagram, and everyone's Instagram.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wait, hold on a second. I'm so sorry. I see people from our crew standing in the back. Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to say everybody. My bad.
Jonathan's up here. Jonathan!
Yeah, I love you. Everyone say ducks. Ducks.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ducks. I regret my decision so much. Next time, stuffed animals.
Nah, feeling stuff like as well.
Oh my god, this is my purgatory.
You made it this way.
I didn't think y'all were gonna be 5-year-olds. The literal 7-year-old with a duck isn't squeaking it. I can't hear it. Does any other parents need to take photos? I see phones up. All right. Oh.
All right, the cast is leaving. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Guys, don't even bother going that way. You just go out this way.
When I call your name.